Okay, this is it. Holy hell. All right, let's do this.
Hey again. Oh, careful. Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth. Except maybe Old Ford. Only 3 reasons town, you call it. Back in my day, place... Nah, this ain't no... I lived by myself for years. Anywho, I was living by myself. He told me. Well, Rabbis, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. He's over yonder, at the shooting range. That's so? Huh, right. So, let me see here. Listen, you sure I said there were... Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to... You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, straight. There's an old man what lives at the center of a maze. It don't matter. This, I mean, that ain't all. The maze, see, is like a spider web, and he don't just watch. He makes. Oh, I can see on your face you. And if in this maze watcher decides he wants some place to end, all's he got to do. Don't think I told you. I ever tell you about the No, it ain't a book. It's real, I tell you. He's the king of another world, see? The Shrouded King. He got his people together to draw as much power as soon as the root showed up. Now the king, he knew what was about to happen. No, it scorched a hole, and that's why. Sure it can. Well, back when the earth fell, a dragon, a real root dragon, took up residence over there, just like in old fairy tales. It started in them wards, see? Your eyes only hush-hush military conspiracizing farms and whatnot. That's where they made all their weapons and did them experiments. And just like those tales, it took a what now? It took a night to slay this dragon. Oh, but the dragon was crafty, all right. He knew the knight needed help, so the dragon gave it to him. Yep. The dragon took the form of a talking tree and told the knight if they wanted to slay that dragon, they'd have to slay all these other beasts first. A cyclops, a living statue, what do you call them? Golem. Well, the knight slayed them all. But the thing was, these beasts weren't protecting the dragon. They were holding him back. So when the dragon finally did reveal itself, it was too strong for the knight. And it took them, body and mind, and made their strength its own. Here's a good one. It's about the time my own damn son left me to die. Oh, don't worry, I'm still here, ain't I? Or he went to get some grub for us or whatever, I don't know. Point is, I was alone in the darkened woods with nothing but my rifle. We was on our way from the city to our new home in the ward here, carrying all my earthly possessions. And that's when I... Oh, right. I was attacked. 20. No. 50 deadwood come crashing through the trees. Now, I don't mind telling you, I thought I was done for. Then, a growling starts. Deadwood back off. We fought the rest off together, that dog and I thought... Stop me if I told you this one already. I do miss the days when you could find the stuff the old world used to make. Canned foods, spiced chocolates, electronical music boxes. Oh, found this old can of what's-it once. As in, we literally did not know what was in it. The can weren't open, but the label had long rubbed off. Finding that was like all our birthdays at the same time. That can must have been 100 years old, banged up and bloated. Could have been anything in there. So, my boys did what any good family would do. They dared me to drink it. Well, I ain't one to back down from something stupid. So, I grabbed the can and said something woohoo! Damn stuffed hit. I chugged the whole damn thing. The thick goop tasted like... I nearly puked with each swallow, but I weren't gonna give them the satisfaction. When I threw the can aside, they stayed that way for at least a month. And that's where I got my name. Don't think I told... So, I gotten separated from the Crazy Eight. My gang, you see. We've been chased by these big old deadwood, taller than a man with 10 times as many pointy bits. Whew, nasty fellers. The others, they holed up in this old scrap building and slammed the door. Left me for dead. There was no way in, but there were these old pipes underground. Sewage, judging by the stink. But I weren't gonna stay out there with deadwood creeping round, so I held my breath and crawled through what must have been half a mile. I stayed, and that, friend, is where I got the name Mudtooth. I ever tell you about the time I killed 300 deadwood in one go? Whoo, that's a tale. So, I lived up in this old, Heliochapataka whatchahoozits, great sniper's nest. Let me pop off deadwood from a mile away. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, but they don't stop coming. So, I squint my good eye and pray to Kennedy, Jeebus, and Cash. And I squeeze the trigger, scrape the pipe, and boom! Whole damn horde goes up in flames. Not a single one of them left. This one's... You met my boy Brabus yet? He got into a scrap when he was 5. Well, that boy's pa didn't take it none too well. And this pa, phew, that boy's pa wanted to take some, but like I taught Brabus, say as I do as I... Come to think of it, that's probably how Brabus got the way he... Anyway, I fight the man. He could have crushed my head. I pointed, and nothing at all behind. Then, while he was a-spitting and a-sputtering, I hit him hard. So hard that when he fell, my muddy hand came away with 3 of his teeth in it. And that, friend, is the true story of how I got the name Mudtooth. Ho, 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 here's a good one. You heard about the old wards, right? Hell, you should if you're on top of one. The wards were where the root were born. Government experiments, you understand. Well, the oldest one, Ward Goose Egg it's called, was where it all started. And that's where it was worst, see? So, this mad scientist name of... his name was... Of course I'm awake. And that's where Leto was his name. He says there's only one way we can stop what we made. So, he flies his heliopopper. They flew back in those days, see? That's what they were built for. He says, blow that sucker up. And boy, they did. Blew the whole damn thing. Don't think I told you. I ever tell you how the world fell in the first place? Well, sit down, friend, 'cause there ain't no one knows what really happened, but it started in them wards, see? Secret military-industrial complexes and whatnot. That's where they made all their weapons and did their experiments. Now, only reason the root stopped was 'cause the Wanderer, well, he flamethrower-sized their queen, see? Over in that tower on the atoll. Now, listen. Which of us is most like to have been there, huh? You ask yourself that, and then you just look my way, 'cause that's who it is. Ah, here's a good one. So I was on a scrounge. We came across this old hospital, see? But the root had found those folks same time we did. Now, the crazy eight, they were all for running. We got 88 problems, they'd say, and dead folks ain't one of them. But not me. I knew those folks needed help. Also, knew they had food and meds. So I fought for them, tooth and nail. Literally a biting and a chewing the damn deadwood off me. When it was over, the crazy eight come up to me, and I just smile at them, with root bits stuck all over my teeth. Looked like mud, they said. There you go, Mud Tooth. Name stuck. Ah, here's a good one. Ain't no one on this planet more beautiful or dangerous than the Moth Queen. She rules an old swamp about 100 miles off in, that direction. Folks say, if you climb one of these here towers on a clear night, you can see the swamp lights a-flashing. But them ain't no ordinary swamp lights. And she ain't no ordinary. The Moth Queen draws her folk to her like like a moth, I guess. That's how the saying goes. Anyway, she captures folks with her beauty and her mothy pulchrituditude. And she never lets them go. She infects their mind so they never want to leave. And she turns them into something else. If you head off that way, keep your wits about you. Stop me if I told you that I've been telling tales about the Ford family for years. I tell you, nothing about them surprises me no more. Like old Commander Ford, one who used to run this here ward. They say she's dead. See, the old commander were the youngest, but she ain't the last. Old Ford, her grandpa, is still kicking here in town. Crazy old man went and fought the Deadwood head-on and lived. Her grandmother was half Root herself. Folks used to call her the Root Mother. And oh, she were a twisted one, let me tell you. The thing about the Fords is, they can't die. Not a second. I don't care what anyone says. I swear to you on my unborn brother's life, the other Fords are still out there somewhere, too. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Here's a good... You met old Wally yet? The boy ain't right, but, not in a mudder way. He just ain't right. Talks to the root, he says. I reckon I know why, too. I ain't never told him this, but, pooh-hoo! Don't believe that boy Wally was... I heard him cry out his first breath. Caw! Oh, don't tell him I... This is 100. You ever wonder what the world was like afore the day? The world was filled with people. Now, these folks weren't like us nowadays. They had so much food that they would... And the world was run by presidentures. Yes, it was a better time then. Oh, I guess that's what young... I reckon you gotta go through the back. Let me see. So this wanderer comes up to visit me at my heliocopter, right? They're dead. I'm thinking they'll get tired, wander off, and take my... And I think to myself, reminds me of my ma, tell you the truth, the way that wanderer reminded me of family. Ain't too long after that, my boy Brabus come. I knew a good thing when I saw it. Family's the most important thing we got. Here, right? Good listen, Tater friend. Tell you what, though, I got just the cure for that. Take this, and check back with me later. Be sure to let me know if you do. Well, sure. I'll be seeing you then.
That goat man is scary. But
Travel. Till next time, traveler. You will. I'll see you again, traveler.
something you need? Ho 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 ho! This is 100 crazy penny. We hurl out with and that you let me tell and the yeah, but that's pretty good. Big this and we pick up. I say, but you just what both don't believe it. The both don't did I? Yeah, I took down. No, oh, well, you but she Clem. Yes, Clem. See, Clem. She don't. You long thanks, but see, they took me now. Let but Mom, we would so that and you know. Ho 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 ho. That's Stu is. So long as you head back then, huh?
Oh, driver.
You know where to find me.
Okay, this is it. So tough. Yeah, you ain't so bad. looks important.
You have arrived. Proceed to the elevator. Once you shut down the core, I will gain access and save Neruda.
Magister, I have little time for these idle musings. Our jump is imminent. The countdown is already underway. Very well, very well. Yes, I'm aware, Magister. I will state my name for the record. Precept Surus, Seeker Primus, House Almarunum. You will, of course, edit out our banter before entering this on the record. Good. Yeah, I will repeat it then. Precept Surus, Seeker Primus, House Almerunum, Alepsis Torah. The very jaws of creation.
For millennia, the Druzir sought answers to a simple question. Are we alone? Nerud was built to answer this question. I was built to care for Nerud. Kalratha led Nerud through the currents of space and time, to the origin of energy in all its forms, to Alepsis Torah. The anomaly was unlike any on record. Massive in scope, purposeful in its composition. It appeared chaotic, but also intelligent in its design. Talratha warned the Seekers. He guided Nerud to the gates of heaven, yet refused to step within. But Talratha was overruled. The Seekers saw in Alepsis Torah an end to their quest, an answer to all their questions. And now, only I remain. The fate of Nerud, of all Nazir, rests in me. You have arrived in the core. Use the console there to shut it down. Once complete, I can gain access and save Nerud. successful, and I now have access to the core.
I've got enough of that.
I and all the Drasir are in your debt.
Won't fit.
Welcome. I can tell you right. Be sure to come back for some stew. Some you care. What's your question? Pity that. Come round again.
Greetings,
sometime,
Trap.
here.
Oh, yeah? If you... Now, if you need supplies, old Reggie's your guy.
Yay. Let's have a look. Bye. You're back. All right, then. Okay, that's all you get. Bye now.
You know where to find me.
The anomaly has returned. The index is almost complete. One more segment is needed.
Is she... okay?
Yes. Clementine's power stabilizes those realms, not yet lost to corruption. Our bond deepens. She is strong. She is remarkable. But she still has limits. Please, hurry.
Welcome. Looking for... I'm guessing that'll be a mite bit more useful to you than it is to me. I can tell you right now. Take care, young'un. Don't be a stranger.